is that my children grow up in a world where they learn tolerance. And hopefully children all over that are young are being taught the same thing, so they can grow up in a world where they don't have to worry about the same kind of things that we have to worry about right now.
My mom and my dad and my brother and my other brother. And my grandma and my grandpa and my other grandma and my other grandpa. My cousins and my mom and my dad. And my cousins and my other cousins and my other cousins and my other cousins. And my grandma and grandpa. So basically my whole family.
I think what matters to me is the three pieces to what matters to me. The past, the present, and the future is what matters to me. And what I mean by that is we are a people of thousands of years of history, a people that has been a light to the world, but we're also a congregation who has had a small group of visionary leaders that founded us with the idea that we as a Jewish community here in this part of Connecticut can be a light to our own community, a place of strength, a source to do good in this community. And this congregation was built by a small group of families that really had a vision that there was something important that we can and should do here in Connecticut. In the present, I think about the extraordinary times that we're living in. We're 10 years past September 11th. We're in the middle of probably the worst recession since the Great Depression. We live in a much more uncertain world now, or so it seems, and I think what matters to us as a people is that we be here for each other in times of great need. And this is an uncertain time, and now is one of those times. And the third thing is really the future. And the future is our children. And when I think about building a future, I think about building on the ethical and moral values and spiritual values of our Jewish faith in our community. This is the generation of kids that's not only going to be leading us as a Jewish community, but leading our community in its entirety and leading our nation. And I think imbibing in them, teaching them our Jewish values will make them stronger people, will give them an opportunity to lead more meaningful, more valuable lives, and will allow them to be leaders, and leaders with Jewish values and ethics. So when I think about what's most important, I think those three pieces are really the things that are most important to us.
What matters deeply to me is spending time with my family before I leave to go to college, because I only have 2 years left. So being able to spend time with my sister and my brother who are younger than me, and to kind of do normal everyday things that I might take for granted every day will be pretty important before I leave soon. So being able to share the high holy days with my family is pretty special to me.
It's hard to give a simple answer to what matters deeply to me, because so many things matter deeply. I would say, if I had to give a cliff note, one of the things would be to notice how short our time is on earth, and that we have a chance to make a difference and to be true to ourselves, be a good leader, and to set a good example, to be kind, and to grow, to notice that we all have imperfections, and what's going on around us can help to teach us about ways we can do things better.
The most important thing is family, and family can have a very broad definition or a very tight definition. Obviously, my immediate family, and over the years, friends become family, community becomes family, but family is the most important thing. It is a stabilizing force, and it is an energizing force.
I'm going to go with a short answer, friends and family, because they're nice to me.
Aww.
What matters to me right now is getting adjusted to the school year and preparing myself to work harder.
What matters to me would be being happy and making the most of the next 4 years of school while I'm at home before I go off to college and stuff.
What matters to me is probably what both girls here said, getting adjusted to the school year, being that this is my last year in middle school, so I want to make the most of the last year and make a difference in the school.
What matters deeply to me is that we're very fortunate. We have a lot, but there are a lot of people both here and elsewhere that don't. And so what matters is trying to help those people, particularly in regards to food and housing. And we do that here through soup kitchens and food pantries. We're also doing it now with the Stop Hunger Now program, where we're going to pack 73,000 meals that will feed 200 children for a year. And those meals will go to Africa or Haiti. We've got tremendous response from the temple. We have a waiting list of people to participate. And now all we need is some financial support from the same participants and others who maybe can't be there in person but would like to help and feel good about helping feed 200 children for a year.
What matters deeply to me is that my family is connected, and connected with ourselves as individuals, and connected with ourselves as a family unit, and connected with our temple congregation, and connected to the world as a whole. That we give back, that we're helpful, that we make the best ethical and moral choices that we can, again, for ourselves and out to our community.
Shana Tova, Happy New Year. When I think about what matters deeply to me, at this time of year, it's that we should all be thinking about what matters deeply. These days of all, which are coming up very soon, are a chance for us to think about what is truly important in our lives, and I so look forward to hearing from you, to sharing with you, and to celebrating these holy days together.